We play and call it work.
Hey folks, welcome to the pregame show. We're going to go over in depth the armies and the upgrades taken for each army here. Let's cut right to the chase, 2,500 points of Mechanicum. We're going to start off with my Archimagos Dominus. I'm going to go through each one of his upgrades. He has taken an Abeyant, a Cyber Familiar, the Machinator Array, and a Mastercrafted Photon Thruster, as well as I gave him Melt-A-Bombs, because 5 points, why not? Behind him we have a Domitar class Battle Automata, upgraded to have the flak missiles as well as frag grenades. Moving over to the rest of the elites, I have got my Myrmidon Secutors back here. 4 of them, each with 2 phased plasma fusils, and they are riding in a Triaros armored conveyor. Over to my troop choices, 2 units of 2 Castellax class Battle Automata. The first unit is upgraded to have the enhanced targeting arrays and frag grenades, and they kept their Mauler bolt cannons. The other unit has the enhanced targeting arrays, frag grenades, and both upgraded to have dark fire cannons. So, some good AP2 firepower there. Rounding off my troop choices, 2 units of Thalax cohort, upgraded to have a plasma fusel in each squad. Move over to my fast attack choices. I've got 3 separate here. These are my Vorax class Battle Automata. I upgraded them to have the bio-corrosive ammunition and frag grenades on all of them as well. Moving to the back there, I've got my Krios Venator, no upgrades, my standard Krios, and the big fella in the back is my Thanatar class Siege Automata with an enhanced targeting array. And that is 2,500 points of Legio Cybernetica.
Okay, leading the army is Horus Lupercal, the War Master. So I've chosen to use the Rite of War, the Primarch's Chosen, which allows him to be used as an HQ choice instead of a Lord of War. The downside being, if he dies, I think I lose all my scoring units.
Right.
And there's always... Is there more points I lose as well?
Their price of failure is always a thing.
Right.
When you're taking a Primarch. But in addition, yeah, if you lose your Primarch, everything in your list stops being scoring. Sorry, everything in the detachment he's in.
Gotcha.
So everything in this list.
Yeah, got it. Cool. So he will be attached to a squad of 7 veterans. They're going to have the Marksman upgrade with a plasma gun and a Combi Plasma on the Sergeant with the Power Fist and Artificer armor. I took them because I want him to have a little bodyguard because they're going in an Anvilus drop pod. Horus can only teleport on his own with no scatter, but a friend of mine explained to me that if you do that, he's really only charging turn 3 at best.
Yep.
In Anvilus, you drop down turn 1, you're in the back line somewhere, you're providing a threat, and you can potentially charge turn 2, which obviously when you spend 500 points on Horus, you want that to happen. Horus unlocks those veterans as troops, and he also unlocks 2 squads of Justinian's troops as well, and I've given them a variety of weapons, Lightning Claws, Chain Fist, Combis, and Multi-Meltas. However, I did forget that because I'm taking the Rite of War Primarch's Chosen, I can't use the Black Raven Rite of War, which allows my Justinian to teleport, which means they'll be walking this battle, and they're slow, so they may not get there where they need to be. We'll see. My next troop choice is a 10-man tactical squad, and I took them just for a little bit of cheap scoring that maybe hold the back line kind of thing. There's a Vexilla, a Combi Melta, and a Melta-Bomb, and Artificer armor on the Sergeant, and the Rhino attached has a Dozer Blade. I've got a last veteran team, 10 strong. They have Marksman as well. They have Double Melta, Combi Melta, Power Fist, Artificer armor on the Sergeant, and this is a dedicated tank-busting unit should their need arise, and they'll be in a Rhino with a Dozer Blade 2. And as fire support, I've got a quad mortar team with the shatter shells between the shred shells, or I can't remember the normal shells. Frag shells, probably?
Yeah, I think they're frag shells, and you take the extra shells in addition.
That's right.
Yeah.
The frag shells and the shatter shells are quite versatile for mowing down troops, even power armor guys, just through sheer weight of templates, or breaking open most vehicles that are not Spartans.
Yeah.
And lastly, because I had some points left over and I wanted to use some different things, I took an Outrider unit. So they're 6 strong, which unlocks 2 power weapons. I chose power axes. I gave the Sergeant the Veteran Sergeant upgrade with a Power Fist. Interestingly, he's not allowed Artificer armor. I guess that'd just be too deadly to have a guy 2+7 on a bike running around.
It kind of makes sense.
And a battalion apothecary with a power sword. He is also not allowed artificer armor if you put him on a bike. But with Jink and feel no pain, hopefully he can survive some shooting and get into combat. Lastly, in the far left, because I had a few points to spend, I took a Javelin Landspeeder. These guys are really super efficient anti-tank, essentially. They are only 55 points with a twin-link cyclone missile launcher and a heavy bolter. But since they can all shoot frags, they're actually not too bad at cutting down clumped-up troops too. And that is 2,500 points of Luna Wolves.